It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Electra hype. All right, guys, we have a brand new Electra event live. She's here. We have the event. We have Seer's game with the Iris skin. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about this Electra event. We have Totem Fragment of your choice, Red Gifted a Minion for Chapter 6 and 7. That's one strategy. Okay, that's one strategy to go for. Another strategy is to spin the Altar of Fates in order to get her Soul Stones. Now, I know that if you have zero Electra Soul Stones, how much it's going to take to get to Absolute Star. On the blog, HeroWarsCentral.com, Electra info right here at the top. Okay, we're going to do which relic first. Which relic first? So this is based on previous events, Lyria, Goose, Cascade, etc. So the math and the numbers might not be exactly right, but it's pretty close. I got 3 strategies for this event. 3 strategies. Do you want the Totem Fragment out of Chapter 7? Okay, that's strategy number 1. That's not a free-to-play strategy. Okay, it's a pay-to-win strategy. It's going to be costing you between $40 and $50. We're talking about things like buying the buying the battle pass. Buying the battle pass to earn the currency and the energy in the golden side of it, and that's $30. What is this skin, by the way? Magic Defense skin. Okay, Magic Defense skin. So the next strategy is if you can't get to Chapter 7, maybe you want to get Chapter 6 and the Red Gifted Minion. This is out of reach for the free-to-play player, completely, and I'll tell you why. In the last 2 events, you could get Sapphire Medallions on the map. There are no Sapphire Medallions on the map. What does this mean? What does this mean for you? If you take a look at the tasks, the Electra tasks, one of them is to spend... Here we go. One of them is to spend Sapphire Medallions. Yeah, spend Sapphire Medallions. Without getting access to those Sapphire Medallions on the event map, it's out of reach of the free-to-play player. Okay, the only way you can get, as a free-to-play player, Chapter 6 completed and get that Red Gifted Minion is by spending a lot of emeralds, 1. 2, getting a bunch of gifts from your guild. A bunch. And maybe you spend a few dollars. All right, so that's the first 2 strategies here. That's the first 2 strategies. Do you want the Totem Fragment? Chapter 7. Do you want to get the Red Gifted Minion? That's Chapter 6. This is the strategy, the Relic leveling strategy, okay? For example, I'm going for that Totem Fragment, Chapter 7. So I need to level up the Tomb of Greed to roughly level 4. It's going to cost me 60 energy to get that to level 4. I'm going to level the Grail of Generosity to roughly level 2. It's going to cost me 10 energy to get there. And then I need to level up the Amulet of Battle to level 25. That's 790 energy for a total of 860. Okay, if I'm going for just Chapter 6, I'm going to need roughly 600 energy. If I'm just going for Electra Soul Stones, the play is to get the Relic, the Tomb of Greed, that's the first relic, to 5. And then the Grail of Generosity to 3 or 4-ish. And then all of the rest of your energy, you dump it into the energy exchange. Okay? Because that converts it into the Valor coins, which you then dump the Valor coins into the Altar of Fates. And for what it's worth, from 0 Electra, from no Electra all the way up to a 6-star Electra, it's going to cost you 175 to 197 pulls. 175 to 197, give or take 10 to 20 depending on luck. And the cost of that, how much currency that's going to cost, you got to multiply that by the number of by the rank of the rank of the relic that you have, the Grail of Generosity, right? Lowers the cost of the Altar of Fate by 100, 200, 300, whatever. You got to figure that math out on your own. All right, so since I'm going for Chapter 7, I'm gonna go ahead and collect all these event tasks. Let's come back to that, because none of this in here is actually adventure energy. So if I want Chapter 7, I need to spend emeralds. I need to get rank up. I need to get the pets. I got to do all the free-to-play stuff. I got to get VIP, which, by the way, we're going to do right now. we're going to hide the chat and everything real quick so I can buy this golden ticket. So the first thing you have to do if you're trying to get the Chapter 7, you got to buy the Battle Pass. Claim that reward. So now I have access to the Battle Pass and the golden ticket rewards, and now I'm just here to level it up. Okay, you got to do that. You also need to go into the offers. You got to click the daily reward every day, and the daily charge, you need to buy 1 full heavy charge and a little bit of gifts from your guild, or 2 days worth of full medium charge. All right. Between those 2 purchases, $40 to $50, that should get you enough energy to get to Chapter 7. Okay. So again, depending on what your plan is, are you trying to get Chapter 7? Are you trying to get Chapter 6? Are you just looking for Electra Soul Stones? Maybe you're not sure and you want something to do, give you a little bit of math. There is a calculator on this page as well. Use this calculator. And this is the Hero Wars Hub Relic Optimizer. I don't know that this is updated for Electra event, but I'm sure that it is. And if it's not, then it will be very soon. Hero Wars Hub is very active in the Discord. Check that out based on your individual circumstances. Okay. But generally speaking, there's only 3 strategies: getting Chapter 7, getting to Chapter 6, or free to play budget players just trying to get as much Electra Soul Stones as you can. That's really it. That's the only strategies. Those are the main strategies, and that's how you should level up. That's how you should level up the Relic. Is it better to recharge now or later? AI Punch, it's better to purchase on day 3. It's better to purchase on day 3. 100% it's better to purchase on day 3 during Emerald Waterfalls. Emerald Waterfalls is not right now. Let's go to the blog, Hero War Tools, Hero Wars Guide Event Calculator. Day 3. Emerald Waterfalls, right here. Day 3, best day. You get Sears Game, get VIP. You get Carnival of Shadows. It's got get VIP and buy emeralds. Get VIP and buy emeralds. And then you also got Emerald Waterfall. Day 3. The last day of Sears Game is the best day to buy. The best day to buy. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm doing this for the sake of the content. So as per I had mentioned here, we are going to upgrade. Let's see. We're going to go to which relic first? We're going to go to Chapter 7. Goal. I want to get the Tome of Greed to level 4. Yep. So upgrade. We're going to go Tome of Greed. Grail of Generosity, we're only going to get to level 2, okay? Just as long as I get the Tomb of Greed to level 4 before I get to Chapter 6, it should be fine. You need a medium charge as well. T3 Dist, if my guild is generous, I won't need the medium charge. A guaranteed strategy, I think, is buying 2 full medium charges. But if my guild is generous, and my guild is generous, I should not need the second day of medium of charges there.